Hello everyone, we are back and here to react to RWBY Vol.5, Episode 3, Unforeseen Complications. And I think this is going to show us how Blake's plan isn't going to work. Like, this is going to be the plan, everything we built up to, and now we're going to see failure of that.
London Bridge is falling down.
So, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's begin. Callie! Son Blake.
Are you ready?
Yes. It won't be easy for the people to hear, but the truth often isn't. I know they'll do the right thing.
You got this. Aww.
Don't touch me.
Okay. Okay. Oh no, they planned to make it seem like this. Wow, they got reporters too. Word got out. Oh boy.
Thank you all for assembling here. I wanted to take time to address some of the rumors that have been circulating around our island. I believe that it is important for the people of this territory to understand the truth. No matter how you feel about the human race, I think we can all agree that the event now known as the fall of Beacon was a tragedy. A tragedy that will set both man and Faunus kind back. While the main aggressor is still unknown, we do have official confirmation that Adam Taurus, the leader of a powerful splinter group working inside the White Fang, was partially responsible for these attacks. His actions not only tarnish the reputation of an organization originally created to bring peace and equality to all, but to our entire race. With each day that this man remains unpunished, it becomes increasingly difficult to condemn those that look down upon us. Recently, a spy from this same splinter group set their sights on this very home. My own daughter, Blake, and her friend did their very best to apprehend this individual. While they were unsuccessful after being physically assaulted and seriously injured, they were successful in obtaining the assailant's scroll. With this, we have been able to ascertain that Adam Taurus has plans to overthrow the current leader of the White Fang, Sienna Khan, and take over the reins himself.
Well,
Got that right, but
His radical plans do not stop there. The documents on this scroll proclaim his next target to be Haven Academy and its attached CCT tower. Their plan is to strike on the last full moon before the beginning of the fall semester, roughly 2 months from today. I have sent my swiftest messenger to the government of Mistral, but I believe we have a greater responsibility. My relationship with the White Fang has been an interesting one. Years ago, I led the organization to help try and create a world where I and every Faunus who wished could walk alongside the human race. And while I believe we made great strides toward this goal, it was made clear to me that the people both in and out of the White Fang wanted faster results. So I stepped down, and Sienna Khan was appointed as my successor. It's true that I do not fully condone many of her methods. What I do condone is what Sienna fights for. The idea that the Faunus and humans are, and should be, equal. Adam Taurus does not seem to have that goal in mind. What he has done benefits no one but himself. I think it's time that the Faunus show the world that we are equals. Time that we snuff out this splinter group and restore the White Fang to what it once was. To do this, I think the answer is clear. We must go to Haven and protect it at all costs.
Oh.
Oh, everyone's
What?
iffy.
Before we proceed any further, I'd like to invite my daughter to come and share her story. Not only as a former member of the White Fang, but also as a survivor of the fall of Beacon. You can do this.
Traitors!
Sienna? Ilya, what are you doing?
Ilya. Cowards. After everything the humans have done to us, everything they've put us through, you're asking us to help them?
I know we haven't been treated fairly.
Where was their help when the dust companies treated our people like slaves? Where was their help when kingdoms hunted faunas just for being who they are? Where was my help when my parents were killed in a dust mine? Where?
Young lady, progress takes patience and cooperation.
The Belladonnas are the worst kind of faunas. They want us to work with the same people that are trying to hold us down. If you truly, truly want to help your people, now is the time to support Adam, not the Belladonnas. He will bring about the future that you deserve. And if you are unwilling to fight, know that the White Fang will do it for you. Shut up!
After her!
Distraction.
They age backwards?
He's possessed.
Oh, isn't it weird?
Oh, it is very weird, yes. Okay.
Got some coffee.
So I'll just take a second and remember that this is very overwhelming for everyone.
Ah!
Thanks.
Sorry. It's just, I've never really met huntsmen and huntresses before.
Well, we've never met a person with two souls, so first time's all around.
Not to break up the whole getting to know you game, but we need to have a talk. Mind showing us your little parlor trick, kid?
Yeah, okay. Just so you know, I'll still be here.
Is he...
He's switching.
Or is it Spirit World, like the... Or... Wait, was it...
I think he's switching to the other.
Or is he just, changing minds?
Yeah.
Whoa!
It is so very good to see you again, students.
That is, very creepy. I don't like it.
What just happened? Professor OZPIN?
Correct. And though I may be the one speaking, Oscar is still present mentally. He's merely handed over the controls, so to speak. Just don't make us do anything embarrassing. I'm afraid this all must be very perplexing.
Wow,
It's alarming and bizarre and just really kind of hard to believe overall.
his voice acting really matches, like...
It's good to see you children still have your sense of humor. I know you've all been through tremendous hardship already. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not your fault.
It's all my fault.
Yeah.
I told you once that I made more mistakes than any man, woman, and child on this planet. And I wasn't exaggerating. I'm cursed. For thousands of years I have walked the surface of remnants, living, dying, and reincarnating in the body of a like-minded soul. The Professor OZPIN you all met was not my first form, and clearly wasn't my last. It's an extraordinarily strenuous process on everyone involved.
So what are you?
Yeah.
I am the combination of countless men who have spent their lives trying to protect the people of Remnant. With every rebirth, my soul is eventually merged with another, and I am changed. But the memories stay with me. This curse was bestowed upon me by the gods, because I failed to stop Salem in the past. But we must stop her now.
Okay.
And how do we do that?
We start by ensuring the safety of the Relic of Knowledge.
Hey, Weiss.
Well, well, well. Look who's awake.
Raven's got a mean kick.
What's going on? Where am I? You know, I never thought I'd see a Ch.3 in this camp.
Hello.
Is the bottle upside down?
What do you want? Straight to the point. I like it. We don't normally deal in trafficking people. Not really worth our time. But once we realized we had a Ch.3, that changed.
You're going to ransom me back to my father. Is that it?
It's a shame you're a Ch.3. You'd probably do quite well around here.
I'm running out
I
of,
would never sink to your level.
Just keep quiet and cooperate and you'll be back in your mansion before you know it.
He's not gonna want. It's not gonna matter.
Don't make this complicated.
I like.
What's going to make this complicated is when my sister finds out that I didn't make it to Mistral. You know my sister, don't you? Winter Ch.3, special operative of the Atlas military. She's in Mistral now, and when she hears I'm missing, it won't take her long to find me. And you. What's so funny?
You don't know who she is, do you?
Oh,
Or
I
what?
don't know if it's more funny or sad, but you're clearly out of the loop. Your sister isn't in Mistral anymore. No Atlas personnel are in Mistral anymore. General Ironwood closed the borders and recalled all of his little troops and tin cans. No one is coming to rescue you.
This is perfect! We were stuck at a dead end, but now we can just take one Lionheart and have him 16 strict.
Please don't call me that.
Yeah, we're not sure that's the best idea.
Yeah. We're transitioning.
But I thought the headmasters all took their orders from you. That was the intention. 4 lieutenants I can trust, especially during times of reincarnation. But Crow told me about your meeting with Leonardo. He isn't just behaving irrationally. He's disobeying specific instructions I had left him. Something's wrong. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I don't want to rule out any possibilities either. No one outside of this room knows that I have paired with Oscar, and I think it may be best to keep it that way.
Play things close to the chest until we got a better hand.
Precisely. Now, we have 2 steps ahead of us. The first is enlisting the aid of more huntsmen. But the Mistral Council
Doesn't own every huntsman in the kingdom.
Besides, some of them are still
I've been here
students.
enough times to know where we could find some more.
So long as they're trustworthy.
You can trust them to put up a good fight. I'll throw together a list tonight.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck.
After that, we can move on to step 2.
What's step 2?
getting you four into fighting shape.
But we already know how to fight.
You can only fight so long as you have crescent rows.
Oh,
You're still lacking in hand-to-hand combat.
Oh!
Well, yeah.
Mr. Ark, I'm glad to hear you've improved, but sorry to say you've yet to unlock your semblance. All of you still have a ways to go before you're ready to pose any real threat against Salem and her forces. And though Oscar can give me temporary control, he'll need to strengthen his body and his aura. Wait, what? He'll inherit my muscle memory in time, but practice will expedite the process.
But if Crow's out looking for huntsmen, then who's going to teach us?
You?
Yoda.
I believe I was the headmaster of Beacon Academy. 1 month before classes resume at Haven. If Salem were to plan an attack, it would make sense that it occurred before
North Space.
students return. It's not much time, but it's better than nothing. Just don't expect me to go easy on you.
Oh my god. You want to take care of that body,
Are you
Oz.
kidding me?
Please don't make me reincarnate again.
So, Jean still hasn't unlocked his semblance. Come on.
Tiny night, tiny night,
Tiny night, tiny night, tiny night. Tiny night! It finally happened. Oh.
Don't tell me she's gonna take that and use that sword. Just summons the sword. Becomes a weapon summoner.
Okay, that actually ended a lot abruptly. Like, I thought we would get more. I thought we'd get a Yang scene at least. But we're ending with Weiss actually probably escaping, which I didn't think she'd actually get to do this early. I mean, break out. Maybe not escape, but at least break out.
She's gonna break out. She's gonna hit a point where Raven already knows she's gonna go and there's a trap, and you know,
Maybe. And wow, the Spring Maiden's a lot more. She's a lot more comfortable in her position, it seems. Like, I thought she would be either or, like, maybe a little.
I don't know. She's just hey, I'm a bandit.
Yeah,
What's
she's
up?
straight up bandit. Well, actually, it's kind of funny. We still don't even know if that is Spring, but we're 99% sure that is Spring.
Most likely her. And the way that people acted when she came out, it's like, oh, she can annihilate us.
Yeah, she did.
That's like when he held the bottle like upside down behind him or something. It looked like it was upside down.
So yeah, we got Tiny Knight. I actually can't believe that finally happened. I wasn't even like, I completely forgot about that.
Oh gosh.
Remember, like, I wanted like when Weiss would first summon the Knight, it'd be so tiny, but it'd still be badass. I want to see Weiss, like, what if she can summon more? What if she can summon an army of tiny knights?
It's like Ant.
It's like
she's like Ant-Man.
It's like one big knight or an army of tiny ones.
I just imagine that the knight is gonna become like the Disney little character that's always running around grabbing stuff like off shelves, and like you just see this tiny little character running like on the floor.
That would be kind of funny.
It's like, I've got the key.
We need Tiny Knight summon in RWBY Chibi. I swear, we need Tiny Knight summon in RWBY Chibi.
And we need Oscar in RWBY Chibi.
We need Oscar, and we could get Sienna Khan in RWBY Chibi.
What am I doing here? What is
died.
this world? You died.
Okay.
It just already tells us that every character in RWBY Chibi will die.
Okay, so Jean hasn't unlocked his semblance. And what's funny is a lot of people have kind of, like, I've seen a lot of videos about people saying he already has. He just hasn't told it or revealed it yet. This right here just immediately down that, dunked that theory.
I mean, I figure he's probably used it before. I think we saw it with,
I think we have been kind of, that one moment with Cardin is the only clue to what, hint. Yeah, the only hint to what it is. But that's it. It's never been, it still hasn't been revealed. Yeah. Jean still doesn't even technically know it.
That's the only I of all these volumes so far, we have 1 second of semblance from John.
So Oscar can switch, like the minds switch. Now it makes me wonder, were there... That's what Yang meant when she said Ozpin seemed a little off in Volume 1, with his speech.
Oh.
He switched before doing that speech. That makes so much sense now. Oh my gosh, wow.
Now we just need to go back and...
I was just thinking, like, has Ozpin switched when we weren't looking, like, back in the past? Like has the Ozpin we know and...
Yeah, how many times were we talking to the cursed Ozpin? The cursed man. The cursed one, yeah.
Yeah, the cursed spirit inside Ozpin's body. How many times was that actually speaking and not the man himself? Okay, so wow, that's an interesting little like coming back to thing. Wow.
So when is Atlas Empire going to take over?
Okay, so now Ozpin himself knows Leo is not, Leo's acting up. Leo's acting differently. And I'm talking I'm actually talking backwards.
Yeah.
But
so, the beginning of the episode.
My heart was pounding through the whole speech with Gira because I thought something was going to happen. I thought something was going to take out Gira or some attack was going to happen.
I thought there was going to be something where they were going to frame them, like that they worked with the humans to take down Sienna Khan.
And to be honest, I'm actually kind of like Gira was actually talking he was talking a lot of
straightforward.
He was being very straightforward, and the way he was speaking and the message he was conveying, it does seem a little like I can see some Faunus not agreeing and some Faunus clearly just straight up listening to Ilya, but most of the Faunus do feel like actually, they agree with Gira, but of course
they don't want to take action.
They don't want to take action. That's the thing. They don't want to.
They just want it to happen.
They want something, but they don't want to do something for it. And Gira is, of course, asking them
to do something that's very risky.
Not only risky, but it is, of course, the thing that Ilya even said might backfire for them. It might, they could save the day and still be, not, loved or respected still afterward.
Outed as evil. Blake didn't really get to talk, did she? She didn't get the chance. It's like, I guess, I know Ilya was there to be like, alright, if Blake talks, stop her. Don't let her talk. They will crash everything down.
Yeah.
Silence.
I noticed a little moments like when Blake and her dad and Callie were all like hugging. It looked like they were like cats, kind of like when they bump your heads into like.
And then the monkey jumps is like, hey, what's up? You're gonna do.
Even Son was like he was kind of distant, but he was like, you got this. I love that. That's
his tail comes up. You got this.
And I kind of shocked we didn't see Raven in this episode at all. I thought I thought she would show up after,
or with,
Spring. I thought she'd show up after Spring was done talking. Speaking of which, who's Spring's voice actor? Because these usually go in the order of who spoke first. So she was actually the last one. So that's Amber Lee Connors is Spring. The voice actually is really good. I liked the voice. It's a lot different than how I thought that character would speak. I
want to say I recognize the
name. It does, but the voice does sound like a familiar from another voice acting from another series I've probably heard. And that is a little weird. Okay, going back to Oscar, that's a little weird hearing Oscar and Ozpin talk at the same time. That's like creepy a little. It's just. And then another thing. So
he starts spooking
he's
everyone
cursed.
in RWBY TV.
This is a curse placed by the gods.
Mm-hmm.
And
so he's not
the god. He's not a god.
And he's not the wizard, probably.
And that means Salem is not the god either.
Yeah.
The gods have not reincarnated themselves into Salem and Ozpin like some people have believed. It doesn't believe that. I don't believe that's what has happened. Unless the curse is become the god.
I'm going to take control of you for now.
Okay.
What's up? Yeah.
But, okay, so now, and he was cursed for not defeating Salem.
Mhm.
And this curse is millennia years old. So Salem is old. Salem has probably never changed. She's probably been here since the beginning. She's probably younger than the Grimm, because the Grimm were created by the gods.
Yeah.
Gosh, this like makes things. This gives me so many like answers, but now it's like giving me like where did this happen?
It's his staff. It's his cane.
I don't know. It could be actually new. Wow, a lot happened in this episode, and like I mean, I know I said a lot happened in the last episode, and I mean, this episode is actually kind of more tightly knit, but a lot was still revealed. Like a lot of reveals have been happening, and a lot of setup is being prepared.
Okay, so we're gonna get more huntsmen.
So instead of Oscar being trained, Oscar's gonna do the training.
Well, Oscar's also going to be trained, but in a different way.
Well, he's gonna learn as he's training, but he's going to be teaching still. Oscar, I love you, boy, but you need some new clothes. You need a new outfit.
I just imagine he's dancing, like he used to be a dancer during one of his lives. Like some sort of performance dancer.
Well, he did talk to RWBY about dancing. So, okay. That's it. That's all I can think of. Any final thoughts?
Trying to think of anything with the faunus that... Well, we don't know what happened to, was it Hazel?
No, we haven't seen any of Adam or Hazel.
Yeah.
That hasn't actually, like, they don't know Sienna Khan's dead yet. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this reaction and review, and we will see you there in the next episode.
Bye.
Awesome episode.